Cloud Code is the reason I stopped paying for Clay. I run an agency called Signal Bound. We booked our 5,000 meetings for clients, and for a long time, I was spending hundreds a month on Clay just to enrich lead lists. I cancelled it. Cloud Code does everything Clay does and more for 200 a month flat. My whole cold email systems run through it. This is full cost step to real use gas under 30 minutes. Let's go. What is Cloud Code and why it's different? Let me explain what Cloud Code actually is because most people get this wrong. Cloud, the cloud you use on cloud.ai, the chat version is good. You can ask it question, it writes things, it help you think. It can't touch your computer. Cloud Code is different. Cloud Code runs directly on your machine. It can read files, write files, run scripts, install tools, search the web, make API calls, do all of that on it owns without you clicking anything. Think of think of the chat version as a smart employee sitting in another country. They can give you advice, but they can't do anything work themselves. They can't do the work themselves. Cloud Code is the same smart employee sitting next to you with full access to your laptop. They can actually do the work. That means As what that means practically. With regular chat, with regular Cloud, you describe what you want, you get text back. You go do it yourself. With Cloud Code, you describe what you want and it goes and does it. Runs code, enriches your list, writes the outputs to a CSV, done. That's the shift. And for agencies running cold email, the use case or instant list enrichment, personalization, that scale, lead qualification, email QA, all automated. To use Cloud Code, you need a paid cloud plan. I use Max Plan at 200 a month. That's my whole enrichment system covered. You can go to cloud.ai, click pricing, get the Pro or Max plan depending on your volume. Step 1, download VC Code. VC Code is a free app. Google VC Code, download it for your operating system, install. This is where you see everything Cloud is doing. On the left, you see the file. So let's open the folder you are working right now. In this case, I can open my folder, and here you in the left hand side you can see extensions. Click here, you can download Cloud from here. I already have downloaded, so after downloading you can see here the uh, icon of cloud. Click on new session. It's now and you here seeing your files. You here seeing your files. Here is cloud session. On your computer, create a folder, call it whatever you want. I usually name it uh, by use case. Open VC code, go to file, open folder like I did, select your new folder. This folder is where cloud code will live and work. Every file it create goes here. So step 3 is install the cloud code, which I just show you how to do that. Open the left side of VC code, click the little black in the little black side, click the little blocks icon, that's extension, search for cloud code, install one from author P. It has a little check mark. about 9 million downloads. I believe basically click on it, a chat panel will pop. Chat. The next thing you can do is this is like most important thing I am going to teach you in this video, the cloud.md file. Every time you start a conversation with Cloud Code, it reads this file first. Before it does anything, it's like a briefly document that runs automatically. If your cloud.md is good, Cloud now exactly who you are, what you are building, and how to behave every session without you explaining it again. If it's missing, Cloud start every session called the West tokens explaining the same thing over and over. In this has how to create one, has how to create one. If your folder create in your folder, create new file, name it exactly cloud.md, all caps, then .md. Now create a briefing as what mean look like for a client campaign. What is this? ICP, enrichment step, output rules, and you can put a lot of things about yourself as well in that file. You can put a lot of things about yourself in that. That's it. Cloud reads this at the start. It now began. Now a few rules for good writing cloud.md. Put the most important stuff at the top. Cloud remembers the beginning of a file better than the middle. Be specific, not write good emails. Write email should be under 80 words, not bold, no bullet points, soft CTA. Keep it under 300 to 400 lines. More than that, and you are wasting tokens and reducing quality. In this whole tool, don't skip it. Chapter 4 Skills Your Swift Playbook. Chapter 4 Skills. A skill is a soft workflow. A skill is a soft workflow. You write it once, then it every time you need it done. You just say use the scrap leads skill, and cloud runs the whole process the exact same way every time. Think of think of a skill as SOP for cloud, standard operating projection. Has how my agency use them. Multiple skills as you can see, um, but the main one are for personalized generator, text or personalized list, visit each company. Skill 1 lead qualification, text a raw CSV, checks each lead against TICP flags, qualified versus unqualified, output a new CSV. Skill 2 personalization generator takes a qualified list, visit each company website, pull the most relevant signals, write one personalization line per lead. Skill 3 email QA takes a draft email, run it against my 11 points checklist, cross scores it if below 85, flags it for rewrite. Step 4 list builder text or research query, text a search query, heads Apollo or directory, pull leads, verify emails, format for smart lead upload. Those skills used to take me hours. Now I run a skill and they finish while I'm doing something else. Has how to create one in your project. In your project folder, create a subfolder, call it skills. Inside the folder, create a file. Name it something like lead qualification.m. Save it. Now, when you need it, just tell Cloud Code to use your lead qualification skill and upload a CSV. It runs whole process. The real power is combining a skill with your cloud.md. The cloud.md holds the context, the skills hold the process. Cloud bringing the intelligent to execute. One more thing, skills load of demand. They don't sit in your context, eating up tokens all the time. Cloud seems the name and description and only looks. Chapter 5, Real Agency Use Case. Let me show you the 5 things I use Click Cloud Code. Let me show you 5 things I use Cloud Code for in my agency every single week. Use one lead enrichment without Clay. This is the biggest one, and the reason I cancel Clay is the Clay is a great product, but at a scale it gets expensive fast for 20 demands, 14 boxes, setup, sending 600 emails. You are burning through a lead list constantly, and in this case, I have multiple clients who is doing this. Cloud Code hits the same data sources directly. LinkedIn company website, Google hiring pages, text talk directories, all through code plus API keys. Here's how it's work. I upload a raw CSV, first name, company name, website, email, that's it. I tell Cloud use my lead enrichment skill to enrich the list. Output a new CSV, Cloud can read. Cloud Code Cloud Code reads the skill, then for each company it visits the website, find relevant signal. Maybe they are hiring for sales role, maybe they just raised funding, have a specific product or case study and generates a presentation line. Output comes back as clean as CSP ready for smart lead. For list of 300 leads, this tag may be 50, 10 minutes. That's the same thing. Killer charge hundreds of dollars a month to do. Use case 2 email QA. Every email I launch goes through a QA checklist. 11 points score out of 100. Below 85 means rewrite. I used to do this manually. Read the email, go through checklist one by one, score it, give feedback. Now I built a cloud scale for it. I passed email into Cloud Code and say QA checklist. It's gone through all 11 criteria, scores each one, gives a total score, and if anything fails, it tells me exactly what to fix. Takes 30 seconds. The checklist is in the skill file. Things like is the subject line under 8 words, is the email under 90 words, that's it. Lead with them, not us. Does it have soft CTA or not? Fonts or no colored fonts? Cloud knows the rules, it apply them consistently every time. Use case 3 ICP research before I write a campaign for a new client. I need to understand the sub niche. What are their customer problems? What language do they speak? What's a signal that tells me someone is a good fit right now? I spend I used to spend 2 3 hours researching this manually. Now I tell Cloud Code the sub niche is a TikTok agency and ask it research that market. What are the common points? What do they post about what do they hire for, what tools they what tools do they use. Cloud goes out and finds it, reads LinkedIn posts, reads link, reads job listing, reads blog posts, and case studies. Come back with a structured research doc. That research doc feeds directly into campaign planning and its guides added to Claude.md. So Cloud always has context when writing copy for that client. Use case for bunch processing. Think if this this is what people don't talk about when I'm doing my batch system, batch 1 through 5. Each bench needs a different approach, different angle, different personalization type. Bench 1 is proof of concept, generic clean. Bench 2 uses signals, hiding data, LinkedIn posts, funding rounds. Bench 3 use social proof, specific use, specific case studies. Bench 4 use competitive angles. Bench 5 is creative. Cloud cores generate the copies for ba- each one bench based on the signal type. I give it the enriched list, tell it which bench we are on, and it writes a variations of the email for each lead. Not the not the same email for everyone, an actual variation personalized to the signal we found. This is what the people posting the same template to everyone don't compete with. Use case 5 client reporting. Every month I pull together a report for each client, meetings, booked, reply rate, campaign launched, what worked, what doesn't. Use it to tag me. Used to tag me 30 to 45 minutes per client. Now I have reporting skill. I upload smart lead export data or smart lead API. Cloud Code formats it into a clean report with the key numbers. Highlight the right highlight the winning campaign, flag anything with bad durability reply reply rates, crop it as markdown file. I copied it into Google Doc and sent it. 10 minutes done. Chapter 3 Context Management, How Not to Waste Money. Quick session. This will be save you money. Every time you run Cloud Code, you are using tokens. Tokens cost money. Bad habits, burn through them fast. Here's the three rules I follow. Rule 1, use compact when use slash compact when your session gets long. Type /COMPACT in the chat. Cloud compress the whole conversation history into tight summary and keeps going from there. You lose no context. You save a ton of tokens. If you've been working with Cloud for an hour and the conversation is huge, run /compact before your next big task. Rule 2, use /clear when you switch tasks. Switching from lead enrichment to email QA clear the conversation doesn't carry irrelevant context from the last task. It's the noise, it's cost money, it makes Cloud slightly dumber because it's holding old information it doesn't need. Type /clear fresh start with cloud.md load automatically. Rule 3, be specific with file reference. Don't say fix my lead list, say column formatting in leads bench to CSV. When you are vague, Cloud rush through everything to figure out what you want. That's the full course setup. CloudCode.md skills, 5 real use cases, context management, and how it's all files together. This system is what let me run multiple clients without everything falling apart. It's not about automation for the for automation snack of automation. It's about doing the quality work faster. The lazy agencies are still blasting the same email template to everyone and wondering why cold email doesn't work anymore. And